Hello, loves, and happy Monday, happy beginning of the week. We have a goddess, sacred power, or sacred mother for the week for the collective. Then we have pick a card, and then we have a card for your astrology. I have not finished putting the pick a card. I'm going to go with, let's see, we have a manatee right here. Remember, these I have here the booklet, right? And so here's the card for the collective, the pick a card, and your astrology card. And here you also have a space for your charm chosen, thoughts and first impressions. So what are your first impressions with the one that you choose? I think I need better light. I need to work on my light. Okay, so that one is here. Then this is, can you see? I know the focus, the light. Oh my, it's not really dark in here, so I don't know what's going on. So that's a wolf. Maybe it's getting confused with the candle. A wolf with excuse me, seashell wings. Okay, then the next one will be this beautiful goddess on a serpent sign of healer, sacred, divine, feminine. All right, so, and we're going to go ahead and begin with, let's put the incense right there. Is going in my face. How is everybody? Let me know how you're doing. So this is our goddess, sacred power or sacred mother for the collective. And we have Daphne, protector of sacred paths. Protector of sacred paths. So let's go ahead and do some bibliomancy. I found all my workbooks, which is what just fell on the floor, except the extended version of this, which is, it's not only is it available on the website, but it's an extended version, but it's also a much larger format. So it's not such tiny text. All right, so let's go ahead and here's her message. So we will look at Daphne, and as I do some bibliomancy. Thank you, Spirit, for the message for this week for the collective. The beautiful tree nymph appears at moments when you may, okay, I need my glasses. That's the thing. And they're here. They're on my head. I finally actually have them. Okay. The beautiful tree nymph appears at moments when you may need to make difficult choices to preserve your autonomy and peace. Oh my goddess, this so speaks to me. Perhaps you're facing pressure to conform to others' expectations, experiencing unwanted attention or demands, or finding yourself in situations that compromise your values. Daphne reminds you that sometimes the most courageous act is not to fight, but to firmly choose a different path entirely, one that honors your deepest truth and your peace. Thank you, Spirit. So that is Daphne. That is for the collective. And oh my goddess, does that speak to me? This is the grimoire that I found. I'm so grateful. And and this. Oh, and the planner where I planned out, by the way, I'm planning out, things are falling everywhere. But the, YouTube card, then on the PM, I'll go and do some card pulling in the evening, some chit-chatting. Tuesday, we work a little bit on the workbook, the grimoire perhaps. Noon Wednesdays, cooking and cards. Thursday at noon, yoga and stretch, or maybe in the evening, cards and studio with Sergio, because he's going to be on vacation soon, so we'll be able to show you studio offerings. Some kind of these I'm working on, but just so you see, and you can tell me what you think. What do you think? Would you like, yeah. Oh, and then I have going on with you, I have the newsletter where I send that out every new moon and full moon. And I don't think that these are the accurate. I actually haven't looked in the back. I have when the new moon and full moon are, but so it'd be, I'm thinking how I would fill the month, right? New moon, full moon, and then the other two would be planner activities. But maybe I would just move that here, and I would only be doing lives 4 days a week, Mondays through Thursday. That's what I'm thinking too. So I don't know. Let me know what you think. Let me know. And would you like, for example, a Saturday during the day instead? Now that I'm in Chile, I literally have a life. So I understand people that are busy on the weekends. Okay. So with this is what's available for you to download. This is the weekly Sacred Mother, Sacred Powers and Goddesses Oracle Deck weekly workbook. And you can download this and print it out, make stickers, or just have it printed with the images, and these you can cut out and either use tape or glue to put here. Okay? And so I have here, I have the sticker. I almost don't want to use these because we printed this in the studio and they're so nice, you all. I think I want to get tape. Am I ever going to get started doing these? I want to get tape because I don't want to use them up. Oh my gosh. Because these are so nice. Take advantage of the fact that Sergio is still in the U.S. and you can still order things as well as originals. That's actually something that's in my planner to do, is we need to do the catalog for everything. And also we're making these available on wholesale. Okay. Excuse me. That was our commercial break. Let's get back to Daphne. Thank you, Spirit. All right. Let's go ahead and refocus. Which one of these are you choosing? If you chose the Sacred Mother, oh look, I didn't notice that before. See, I had these packed away, some of these for like a year. Such bad light. It's really not bad light in here. What is going on? Okay, oops, let's put her here. There's a little bump here, so it's not letting me stand her up. Okay, there she is. If you chose her. Panacea, Mistress of Sacred Potions. Mistress of Sacred Potions. So, again, you can see, you can think about what she means to you, or look at the image and what does the image speak to you. Might have something that has nothing to do with it. Say, I don't know, let's say you're a swimmer and you enjoy swimming and Spirit is confirming for you to go ahead and sign up for that pool. It just can be that quote unquote random. And of course I say quote unquote because that is really valuable. That is the magical way that Spirit speaks to us, right? And in that same way, we're going to do some bibliomancy, which even Christians use, with the Bible, and they do the little scriptures and write them down on little pieces of paper. And every morning you take a little paper, and whatever scripture comes to you is what's meant to you for that day. same thing. Okay, thank you, Spirit. This week, pay attention to how changes in one area ripple through your entire system. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, if you chose this manatee, we still do have clay originals available in the US. Thea, divine light reveals all truth. She's come up a lot for me lately. Okay, I really should put the phone on something. All right, thank you, Spirit, for a message from Thea. It says, if you've been struggling with unclear communication in relationships or feeling uncertain about a decision or sensing there's something important you're not seeing, her energy will help cut through fog and confusion. So be prepared. Be prepared. And sometimes, even when we're being shown all truth, we're not ready to see it, right? And so here, this is Spirit telling you, be ready. And it happens whether it's something good or bad. Also, don't be scared like it's something bad. Sometimes it's when it's something good and we can't believe that it's for real. So there you go. All right, if you chose this one, and it has a little spot here on the face. Oh no, I think it had a little scuff. Okay. Isis for sacred unions and relationships. Let's go ahead. Oh, she's from my first deck. Oh, and here's the other thing, because this, you see how much shorter the messages are here. So I heard from a professional reading that I respect very much, that it was easier for them to read from this one. And so I'm actually working on creating like a I don't know what to call it, but it'll be for the Sacred Powers and Goddesses Oracle deck, and you can just download it, the PDF, and it'll just have a more concise message for each one of these in this deck, the Sacred Powers. And I'm also going to be translating the Sacred Powers to Spanish, and then the Sacred Mothers. Okay, so let me see. Says, learn to meet your own needs rather than relying on your loved ones to do so. Learn to meet your own needs rather than relying on your loved ones to do so. And I'll read the sentence afterwards. It's, this frees everyone, including you. This frees all for a healthier, more nurturing love. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, next we have, I'm going to move these out of the way. So next we have for your astrology. Thank you, Spirit, for these messages. Oh, I love this stone. So let me know how you're doing. Let me know how you're liking these or not. Anything you'd like me to change. Did I make it too long? Did I make it too short? Okay, here's air. That's for me too. Thank you, Spirit. I forgot to choose. I totally forgot to choose for pick a card. Air. Weaver of sacred bonds. Thank you, Spirit. Well, thank you. Because I was right away telling myself I'm terrible with this. So thank you. Weaver of sacred bonds. So let's bond through here, and let's on TikTok sign up for my newsletter on Olivos Art Studio, and let's create community. Eventually, hopefully, I will create a Patreon. Okay, the message is, when we think of protection, we often imagine shields and barriers, but Aspika she reveals that our most powerful shield is actually a network of caring friends and relationships. Oh, yes, indeed. Thank you, Spirit. I'm so grateful for my growing friends and relationships. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, for water, Iris, creator of Rainbow Bridges. I love this painting. By the way, that's another thing. Take advantage that you're still there. I don't know who we will be passing the baton to as far as what will happen once he moves to Chile also. But he's there now. Take advantage. Order your prints. Whatever originals don't go will be left at a gallery, and so that will be increased price to you and less profit to us. So, okay, let's see. Again, let me concentrate as I was looking for her. Thank you, Spirit, for this message for our water people. Thank you, Spirit. Like rainbows that need both rain and sun to appear, your wholeness emerges when you allow all aspects of yourself to be seen. Like rainbows that need both rain and sun to appear, your wholeness emerges when you allow all aspects of yourself to be seen. Thank you, Spirit. For fire, Oshun, bringer of joy. Bringer of joy. Oshun, the Orisha, who teaches us the sacred art of divination. Oops. Here we go. You've entered. Wait, is that the message? Yes. You've entered her domain when life begins demanding, why not add honey? Why not wear silk while doing mundane tasks? Oshun reveals to you that these aren't frivolous questions, but sacred technologies. Each act of quote-unquote unnecessary beauty creates ripples that attract unexpected blessings. Thank you, Spirit. And last but not least, we have Earth. Medusa, protective boundaries. Thank you, Spirit, for the protection that the energy of Medusa gives us all. And let's see what the message is specifically. specifically. Okay, for the message for Medusa. I felt that energy strong. When you establish firm limits, you are not being selfish. You're creating the protected space necessary for your authentic self to flourish. When you establish firm limits, you are not being selfish. You're creating the protected space necessary for your authentic self to flourish. All right, there you go. All our goddess for the collective. We did our pick a card, and I will be on TikTok. Check me out there. My name there is Claudia Art Priestess. Okay. Love you all. See you next Monday. Much love. Let me know if there's anything that you would like some help with on our website. It is experiencing some troubles lately, but we can absolutely work with you individually, person to person. Thank you, Spirit, and thank you all. Much love.